Hello. Okay, this isn't a rant, but it's something I really wanted to talk about last week when it was International Women's Day, and everybody, including myself, I put a nice little inspirational, empowering women post up on social media. But so many people were putting things up, and women empower women, and blah blah blah. And honestly, it enraged me, because it's like, the honest truth is that is only the minority. It's not the majority of people. You know, women can be nasty, horrible, mean, vindictive, all of these things. I know people in general can be, but the reason I wanted to talk about this today, it did enrage me last week when I seen a lot of these posts, and I thought, a lot of this is just bullshit. And in my post, I specifically said, this is the way it should be. And I really wanted to do this video then, but obviously my life was busy, so I thought I'd leave it off. But the reason I've done it today is because I do a lot one-to-one with a lot of women. I owned a women's gym for 12 years, and I know that women are not always empowering, they're not always motivating of each other, they're not always inspiring of each other. A lot of women can be very competitive, can be, like I said, quite brutal, quite nasty. And I work closely with women, and honestly, I would say a lot of the women that I work with, or probably 80% of them, specifically my coaching clients who may be suffering with a bit of depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress from things that have happened within their life. And I would say those specific people that I'm talking about at the moment have all got issues with other women. You know, women within work that are bullying them, friends, people they think are friends who are knocking them back, undermining them, and actually making them feel really, really shitty and crap. That is not women empowering women, and honestly it really does not happen all of the time. It should, it's the way it should be, and it's the way that I would love it to be, and I'm sure there's a lot of women like myself that do encourage other women. You know, I spent 12 years of my life encouraging, motivating, inspiring other women, and supporting them and lifting them up and trying to make them better people, which in turn obviously makes me a better person. I'm not saying I've never, argued with people or been out of order. Of course I have. Of course I have, and that's life, and have I acted sometimes? I look back now and think, did I act with integrity there? Was I honest to myself? Did I do a good job of that? Perhaps not. But that's probably only a small part of my life, and the majority of the time I try to be an empowering, inspiring, motivating person, specifically for other women, specifically other women that come to me that struggle. They lack self-love, self-confidence, self-belief. I'm not going to make them feel worse about themselves. And like I said, with my clients, one client specifically this week just, added to this story that I wanted to tell you guys. And, she made me realize that no, things are not actually nice. Things are not nice in powerful positions, high-flying business women. They're nasty. They are backstabbing. They will shit on their grandma to get further up the ladder, and unfortunately I hear more of those stories than I do the empowering, motivating, inspiring ones, and that's real life. Social media just gives us all a false story, unfortunately, and I wanted to just say the truth. You can hate me or love me for it, I really don't care, but honestly, this empowering women thing, and some of you people that put those posts up, I know you're better than that, and it is, I'm calling you out on your bullshit, sorry. But yeah, let's try and be more empowering, let's try and be more motivated and inspiring, let's support one another, let's lift one another up. This world is a huge place. It doesn't matter if we're all, if there's several of us in the same industry, we're going to get different clients, we're going to attract different people. It doesn't matter if there's 4 or 5 of you single on a night out, and there's plenty of guys out there for you all. You don't have to compete with each other or put each other down to get the right man. So yeah, I'm a big believer in empowering other women, but I don't believe it happens enough. So calling those of you out on the bullshit. Do you really act that way all of the time? If not, and it is actually what you believe, then maybe, pull yourself back, have a word with yourself and see what changes you can make to ensure that you do act with integrity towards that all the time. Anyway, lots of love, peace out. Waiting for all the negative comments, can't wait. Okay, lots of love, bye.